Hello viewers. Welcome to theknowledgeinsights.com. Hope you're having a great day. 7 routine habits of highly successful people. How do entrepreneurs, leaders, elite athletes, and performers use their daily routine to push ahead? We as a whole have similar 24 hours in a day. So why some figure out how to complete more? Here, we'll separate the day-by-day schedules of probably the best people from Elon Musk to Beyonce and show you precisely how they run things. Habits of highly successful people. Number 1. Beyonce. Beyonce is known for her intense spotlight on detail, endeavoring to get things directly until she's completely fulfilled. She gets up at 6 a.m., even on a Sunday. Indeed, she's referenced that she tries rising sooner than needed to have the opportunity to be separated from everyone else with her musings promptly toward the beginning of the day without hurrying. This additional time is spent defining objectives and rehearsing appreciation or setting aside an effort to zero in on things that she's thankful for. In the early evening, for the most part, around 2 o'clock, she'll get down to some genuine work. She's known for being an obsessive worker and her moment meticulousness and to take as long as it needs to get something right. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo rises early and regularly eats ham and cheese, where the low-fat yogurt. He ensures that he's consistently the primary player on the crew, to prepare any place he's been. His previous Manchester joined colleague Carol Teve has spoken about his fixation for being the first at the preparation grounds, leaving his kindred players puzzled. Like plenty of high-level competitors who are continually pushing their bodies, getting sufficient rest is imperative for Ronaldo. Which is the reason he gets a considerable amount more than you'd anticipate from a CEO or any individual who is not a high-level competitor. He gets 8 hours of sleep a night, just as a few naps during the day, in some cases upwards of 5. Number 3. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, a business person, engineer, and an investor. The CEO of Tesla, the founder of SpaceX, the Boeing organization, SolarCity, and Neuralink. So how can he figure out how to part his time between such countless things? He awakens around 7 a.m. every day, and keeping in mind that occasionally he skips breakfast. He never skips a morning shower. Musk says his best thoughts come when he's in the shower. He's renowned for booking everything in minute detail and having a nitty-gritty arrangement for the day in 5-minute openings, which he calls batching. Elon's notable for having dominated various convoluted fields that are vital for his work. One bit of advice is to view knowledge as a semantic tree and make sure you understand the fundamental principles, the trunk and the big branches before you get into the leaves details, or there's nothing for them to hang on to. Number 4. Warren Buffett. You take a stab at considering somebody incredible at contributing, and Warren Buffett's chances are the main name to strike a chord. With total assets of more than $85 billion, he's nicknamed the Oracle of Omaha because of his uncanny capacity to understand what way the business sectors are going. So what does he invest the vast majority of his energy doing? Generally perusing. Indeed, he assesses that around 80% of his time at the workplace is spent reading journals, financial statements, business reports, newspapers, and books. When he was approached how to be fruitful in contributing, he referenced that reading was the key. He replied by holding up a heap of paper and saying, "Read 500 pages like each day." That is how information works. It develops like accruing funds. Every one of you can do it, yet I ensure very few will do it. Number 5. Sundar Pichai. As he's better known, Pichai Sundar has been the CEO of Alphabet Incorporated since being appointed to the job in 2015 by co-author Larry Page. Sundar gets up early, ordinarily somewhere in the range of 6:30 and 7 o'clock. He, at that point, reads a book or a paper. You'd anticipate that Google's CEO should get his news on the web, yet he reads an older-style print paper each day. I'm not a ray of sunshine in the morning, so I need my experience with my paper and tea to awaken and get rolling. Whatever the day may bring, Sundar stresses, it's essential to keep things in context. In January, he advised a gathering of Indian understudies to relax up and set aside a few minutes for no particular reason. As per the Wall Street Journal, he said it's a long road. A setback doesn't matter. Number 6. Jeff Bezos. Jeff is one of only a handful few business visionaries who don't search his mornings. He awakens without caution, sets aside some effort to reading the news, has breakfast with his kids and even does the dishes. He truly takes as much time as necessary in this piece of the day, something he calls puttering. He sees the primary focal point of his work as settling on meaningful choices. That is the thing that he spends the profitable piece of his day doing. And he gives himself a window of between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. to make them. He sets his first gathering at 10 a.m. and ensures it's the main gathering of the day. As his intellectual prowess arrives at its top at around 10 o'clock, he holds that space for the gathering that will require the most mental aptitude. Number 7. Dwayne Johnson. As The Rock, a wrestling star, he caused the Progress to act in movies flawlessly and order more than $20 million for every movie. He additionally has his tequila image Landmana banded together with Under Armour for his attire line Project Rock and has been engaged with various TV projects. So how can he figure out an ideal opportunity for everything? The Rock doesn't make some repaired memories to get, however, when he has a hectic day ahead. It's essential to rise adequately early to have that piece of the day all to himself. The solitary thing that is controlled is I need to awaken before the sun gets up, and I have my 2 hours alone when nobody else is up, and the house hushes up. He says that having the opportunity to himself those 2 hours alone and having the option to do his exercises are his two anchors throughout everyday life. Whenever he has those spaces covered, he can accomplish anything. He can place in extended periods, make films, become quite possibly the most torn individuals on the planet. Success isn't always about greatness. Consistent hard work leads to success. Do you follow any routines that make your day better and more productive? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Encourage us by hitting like, share, and subscribe to the theknowledgeinsights.com YouTube channel.